Hello, I wanted to just sit down and do a non-edited video. This isn't going to be anything like fancy in terms of the editing. There's going to be no jump cuts. I'm not going to really trip over if I do trip over my words, I'm, not going back to edit it out because this is something that I guess is sort of like a discussion that I really wanted to talk about on here. I talked about it in short form on my TikTok because this is where a lot of the issue is sort of being brought up, but it really is in regard to certain comments that I get every so often on YouTube, but more so like on my TikTok, on my short form content about sort of what I'm doing here in terms of my niche or niche, however you want to pronounce it. Someone else said it was, yeah, anyway. This is going to just be a, brief, however brief discussion on these comments that I get, these somewhat critical and I would say somewhat ignorant comments that I get on my videos. And yeah, I don't think this is going to help anything, but I do just want to get it out there so that I can, just like get my thoughts out there, my emotions out there so that hopefully somebody who doesn't understand my videos can watch this video and really get a better feel about who I am, where I'm coming from, and why I'm making these videos, this type of content on my social media channels. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started on that. So just to be clear, my name is, if you don't know already, my name is Brandon. I post anti-aging content here on YouTube pretty much daily at this point, either in the forms of short videos and or long form videos. So I have something coming out pretty much every single day right now. And I post anything related to anti-aging, whether it be nutrition, which is a passion of mine, skincare, which is also a passion of mine, exercise, mental, emotional health, sort of a holistic approach to anti-aging. That is really my focus on here. And that is really what I've devoted myself to really on a daily basis on this channel and on TikTok for the past couple of months, posting content consistently, regularly, and connecting with other people so that not only can I share what I have learned and what I know and what I apply in my own life, share it with other people, but I can also have a sort of discussion with other people here on these channels, and I can learn from other people, which has been really, really nice. I've been really enjoying just learning from other people here on YouTube, people leaving comments down below and letting me know sort of what their thoughts are. Has been really, really awesome. Okay, so I did have to stop the video just so I can mess with the sound, but that's the only editing that I'm gonna do. Anyway, I've been posting more regularly on TikTok. I post 3 to 5 times a day sometimes, and on YouTube. And with that comes not only people who, I think more people than I realize like the content that I produce and, follow and like and enjoy what I am putting forth. And I'm very grateful for that. But there's also a more loud minority, I guess, that sort of gets the majority sort of lost. I think the loud minority that leaves comments, sometimes even really rude, ignorant comments that aren't very nice. But it's not just about not being nice. It really is about just, I think, the ignorant aspect of it. I guess I can just get into sort of the types of comments that I get. Oftentimes it's more common for me to get these types of comments on my short form content, just because I think whether it's TikTok or I think the YouTube algorithm, the algorithms, they push out short form videos just to like everyone basically. So anyone and everyone who's not searching for the content will see it. And therefore you're going to get a lot of people who aren't just like part of your niche or niche. I got somebody commenting on one of my videos saying that it's pronounced niche and not niche, but I looked it up and either way is preferable. And I think niche, which is how I pronounce it, is probably the oldest form of pronunciation and the most common. Anyway, that being said, I just had to drink some water. So that was my third jump cut probably, or my second jump cut. That being said, I get more critical comments saying things like, I think, if I do a video on me showing off sun protective clothing, for instance, UV, ultraviolet radiation, drives 80 up to 90% of the visible signs of aging. It also drives skin cancer risk. Skin cancers, melanoma, they can be very debilitating, disfiguring, life-threatening, and having anything in your arsenal, whether it be sunscreen, UPF 50 clothing, seeking shade when you can be incredibly powerful for anti-aging, not just on the visible aspect of, just what you see on the skin, but also just the medical, the clinical aspect of it, and the longevity of, lifespan. That can be really, really important, just protecting your skin against the sun, because at least the DNA damage. And anyway, you probably already know, if you're subscribed to my channel and you follow me, you probably already understand the science, at least the basic science behind UV. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a scientist. I never claimed to be one. I'm just super interested in the medical literature with respect to anti-aging, particularly on the visible side, but also, on the longevity side and just like the optimized health span. And that sort of gets me to where I'm going with this. So I get a lot of comments sometimes from people who aren't subscribed to me here on YouTube or who don't follow me on my TikTok, and they will say things like, why don't you just live your life? Or bro, stop calling me that. Or I don't know, just like, this is too much, this is too cumbersome. Or imagine doing all of this just to avoid aging. Or why are you anti-aging? Like, why are you anti-age? Age is a blessing that's what's the saying? That's denied to many. That's not my point. I'm not anti-aging. I'm not going to get heated on this. Okay, so I'm not anti-aging. I'm not anti, progressing. That's not what I mean when I say anti-aging. I have never said like aging isn't beautiful. I think it is. I think the wisdom that comes with age is beautiful, and I respect people who, are older than me, things that came before me, because I can learn and know what the world was like. It's just, I love that aspect of, being here and being able to learn and explore history and getting to really respect things that have come before us. And I do respect that. That's not where I'm coming from when it comes to anti-aging. And just putting on sunscreen doesn't mean you can't live your life. It doesn't mean you have to live in a windowless box or a windowless room and not ever go out in the sun and enjoy your life. You can go out in the sun, you can play sports, you can go for a walk or a run, you can do stuff and enjoy your life outside in the open, outdoors. That's really not what I'm saying. A lot of the videos that I post here on YouTube or on my TikTok, they are very they're very short glimpses into my niche, the interest that I have in anti-aging. It isn't really showing my whole life. Maybe one day I'll do a vlog every single day so I can just show you exactly what's going on. But even then, I don't think it would capture the totality of everything that I actually do. I do live my life. I have a very varied life with varied interests, things that I explore, and I love, my life, and I'm very grateful for everything. And so you can still live your life and wear a hat when you go outside, and I get a lot of these comments, especially on my TikTok, just people who aren't following me, obviously, saying that you have to, just live your life. Don't worry about it. Or they'll say, well, I'm going out in the sun and getting baked right now, tanned right now for like 8 hours. I'm sitting out in the sun for 8 hours. And I'm like, why are you bragging about this? It's like, that's their way of like, I think one thing that people think that I'm doing on my videos is trying to tell other people how to live, what to do, and that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is sharing what I do for anti-aging, things that I apply into my life. Did you hear me? Like okay. Anyway, what I do when I apply, sunscreen and sun protective clothing and nutrition strategies. This is my life and what I have learned and what I continue to learn and evolve in. And so it really is about sharing my life and my sort of knowledge, I guess, for where I am now, and that knowledge is going to evolve, and therefore my videos are going to evolve. So, what I'm doing, I'm not telling anyone else to do. I try to make it clear that this is, for instance, if I'm doing a what I ate in a day video, this is what I'm eating. I'm not saying you need to eat this, you have to eat this. I'm saying this is what I'm eating for anti-aging, or this is what I'm doing for anti-aging. I try not to, it's not my place to tell other people what to do, and I think even experts like doctors and researchers and scientists here on YouTube and on social media, it really isn't their place to tell just like the mass public what to do, because it really is up to you and, hopefully also like a healthcare provider that you're working with who knows you, who can take it. It really is a case by case basis. When you're talking about health, anything related to health, skin health, anything, everyone's different. Everyone metabolizes things differently. Everyone reacts to different skincare ingredients differently. Everyone has to approach things in a different way. That's just how life is. It's not anyone's place here to tell people what to do. And that goes both ways. I think I get comments of people telling me what I should do. And in reality, this is just what I do and this is what I'm sharing. But I kind of just wanted to, make that clear, is that, I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do. And I think, I think I do find sometimes the comments funny when people say that they're going to, have a bucket of, fried chicken for dinner just because I said I'm eating a salad. I find it comical, like weird, but in a comical way. So, I don't really understand those comments, but I do realize that a lot more people do like the content that I produce and look forward to the content that I produce than the ones who leave those critical comments. And this isn't me like addressing the haters. This is me just putting my thoughts out there in a sort of more long form video so that you guys, if you're watching, you're watching this far, you're probably already subscribed to me. You probably already are on board and understand. We're kind of like probably like-minded already. So you probably understand where I'm coming from, but I really wanted to get these thoughts out there just in case like maybe somebody who doesn't understand can really understand where I'm coming from. For me, anti-aging it's not just about the visible aspect. It's about optimizing health. And I've said this before, but I use the term anti-aging a lot because that's what a lot of people are familiar with. And that's what I think the keyword that you need to really draw people in is really helpful. So I use that a lot. And I do, I do adhere to that term to a certain degree, but I also think it's sort of like a broad umbrella term for optimizing health and well-being, optimizing vitality, a youthful spirit and mind, so that you can have a good quality of life, a fantastic quality of life for the lifespan, for the health span, an optimized health span, so you can experience life and experience all the good things that it has to offer and do it with vitality, vibrancy, youthful mind, spirit, body. That's all important. And that's what I mean by anti-aging. And the sun doesn't just drive skin aging. It also drives, again, those inner aspects of aging, because it leads to DNA damage and suppresses the immune system and things like that. I think sun can be fantastic to get out in, but you have to use precautions, obviously. And that's sort of how I approach it. And obviously, a lot of the things I talk about is the visible aspect of aging and skin aging and anti-aging and promoting and maintaining youthful skin and promoting and improving and increasing the collagen and the youthfulness of the skin. And I think that's not just important for me, but for a lot of people, because I think that also plays a role in people's perception of themselves and therefore how they feel about themselves, and their emotional health and their mental health is important, because that also plays a role in physical health in many different ways. Not only does your emotional health and your mental health sort of have roles in immune system and oxidative stress and free radical production, surprisingly, in the body, it also plays a role in just the choices that you make. People who don't have a good perception of themselves and are down on themselves may not make the most healthiest decisions in their lifestyle, whereas people who do have a good perception of themselves and have self-confidence are more likely to make healthy choices for themselves in their diet and their exercise, in whatever aspect, so that they can be preventative and maintain and continue to improve their overall health and well-being, and so that they can, experience life to the fullest. And that's sort of where I'm coming from when I mean anti-aging. But I think I've sort of talked enough about this topic. Hopefully everyone who is watching thus far, understands this because you are probably already like-minded. Maybe you're already even subscribed to my channel. If you're not, I would love to have you here. Just hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, I am making videos pretty much on a daily basis here and on TikTok. So if you want to follow me on both or either, that would be great. I would love to, again, not only share what I've learned and what I apply in my own life with other people, this is my passion. I want to also learn from other people. I love receiving comments down below that are constructive and in a nice, constructive, positive way, so that we can all learn it from each other, because I learn a lot from people who comment on my videos and who ask me, like, have you heard of this skincare product? Have you heard of this exercise? Do you eat this food in this certain way to make sure you're capitalizing on the antioxidants? Things like that. I really look forward to those comments every single day, so that I can learn more and do more, because it's all, for me, it's all about improving, not only just maintaining, but also improving. I'm all about improving any aspect of me that I can. And sometimes it's, sometimes it can be hard to face those aspects, I think, depending upon those aspects. And so everything's growth. I'm not going to get into like that discussion. I can do that in a later video, but yeah, I think just improving, that's what really helps me, is being here on these platforms. And that's why I'm here. I think a lot more people enjoy this content than they do criticize and be rude and leave rude comments. I won't even get into like the actual rude comments that I get, but yeah, I'm very grateful for people like you who are watching and who support me, because I support you as well. And I'm very grateful for you to be here and to be helping me and learning and being on this journey, because I think we all have something to give to each other. So I guess even the rude and critical comments have something to give to me in a certain way, like a learning experience in a certain way. But I think I have sort of blabbed on enough about this topic. Like I said, if you want to see more anti-aging videos like this every single day, basically, hit that subscribe button down below and share this video with your friends. I would love to have more people in this circle, this health anti-aging circle, and like that video as well. It really helps out my channel and I appreciate it a lot. I have full-length videos, like long-form videos, coming out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and then I like sprinkle throughout the week. I also have short-form videos, which I am publishing like twice a day. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.